welcome back to Montreal beer reviews. This is episode 19. I'm finally back after taking a while, sort of a short break from these real beer reviews. I'm still in the middle of my exams and I'm studying for one that's going to be tomorrow, but you're probably going to see this video a couple of days later. Either way, from my usual scheme I use, this would be the second last episode of the season, but I'm still trying to think if I should sort of extend it by, let's say, 5 episodes, so instead of 20 you'll get 25. But either way, the season's probably not over yet, because it takes a while to prepare a new one and I don't think I'm ready for it. But today is the time to review this special beer I got from Elharlock, thanks again Lee. This is the Garrison Winter Warmer from Halifax, and it's a 6.8% alcohol by volume beer, unfiltered. Winter Warmer is the style of this beer. It says specially brewed with cinnamon, clove and brown sugar. This strong ale evokes the holiday season with a warm and comforting character. A great companion on cold winter nights. Cheers. Well, it is kind of late right now. I've just come back from the library, been studying for the exam, and I think it's a good occasion. It's very cold today. Well, considering it's just the beginning of winter. I think it's like minus 10 degrees Celsius today. I'm going to be using my granite brewery glass once again. So it's a nice special bottle, half-litre, with foil on top. There's also some etching with the Garrison logo. It's very nice, very attractive bottle. So let's go ahead and get reviewing with this beer. The cap actually has a logo of Garrison. I was a bit silly of not trying to preserve it properly, but I'll still keep it for my collection. It's got a cannon as a logo. So let's pour the beer into the glass now. Yeah, I think it's going to be nice and cloudy since it's unfiltered. Let's see if we can fit the whole thing. Probably not, but this much foam. But yeah, this is still good. Smells really fruity. Dark copper color, cloudy, but not, entirely opaque. But this is still very cloudy, which is fine because it's unfiltered. Nice caramel color head to it as well. Well, this is very intense. I think it's one of the most intense smelling winter warmers I've had. Hops and malts are both present there at a nice kind of proportion. I'd say this is like 2/5 hops and 3/5 malts. Plums, raisins, a bit of apple, great caramel profile, great kind of bready maltiness as well. There's so much going on, even like chocolate or toffee. So this is very, very intriguing. So far this is really good. Cheers guys. Whoa, this is the most intense tasting winter warmer as well, at least for me. It starts out with a pretty good hop punch, hop bite. I get a fair amount of grapefruit and a bit of that earthiness you get in the more English style hoppiness. Then the bitterness starts coming through. You get the fruitiness after that. Some moderate sweetness. Yeah, the grapefruit actually stays all through the taste and into the finish. It's got a nice medium body to it, slightly chewy and slightly sticky. I do feel the alcohol a little bit, but it's not going to get in the way. It's not that, not that strong. But this is a very complex winter warmer, that's for sure. Reminds me of a barley wine, but without that, kind of massive, overwhelming maltiness you get sometimes. And it's a bit hoppier than your typical barley wine. But all the while, this is as complex as a barley wine, and it's very good. So I'll come back to you guys in a few moments. But so far, this is the most intense winter warmer I've had. Cheers. Okay guys, I'm back with Garrison Winter Warmer. What can I say? It's a very impressive beer. This is really, really good. And trust me, it gets better as you drink it. As of right now, I can highly recommend this if you can get this. If you live in Nova Scotia and you haven't tried it, this is a seasonal beer, so you may want to rush and buy a couple of these before it's too late. I'm going to give this a nice 8 out of 10 for appearance. I mean, it's a nice color. The head retention is not that impressive, but it's a strong, kind of relatively strong beer, so it's alright, but it's nothing, that amazing. But it's still a nice color, and the head did stick around for a little while. As far as the aroma goes, it's very complex. Not as complex as the taste, but it's got a nice malt and hop profile, nicely balanced to, a relatively equal proportions. A bit of spice comes through as you drink more of it, and it's nice. I'll give it as a 9 out of 10 because the other winter warmers I've had so far mostly they were British styled from England. They were much more milder, and this beats them all, so this is really good. And the taste is going to give a full grade because this is just, you know, spectacular. This is really good. I'm going to give this a 10. It really opened up even more as I was drinking this, bringing new notes. I said there's a bit of kind of chocolatey taste. This didn't, you know, get stronger, but I also got cherries and figs, so the fruity profile kind of expanded on me. And I am tasting a bit of cinnamon. I'm not sure about the rest of the spices, clove and brown sugar. It's not that sweet, but I guess there's a bit of a brown sugar aftertaste. The mouthfeel, another 9 out of 10. This is really pleasing. And I know I said this tastes a bit like alcohol, but it really didn't get in the way of taste and the mouthfeel. It's very smooth, coats your mouth. The spiciness is mild, so it doesn't, you know, prickle your tongue or burn or anything like that. Finally, it goes down, gives you a nice warming sensation, which is really good. It's something I crave at this time of the year and this weather. It might give you a little buzz. I think it did give me a little buzz, but that's probably because I haven't eaten the whole day. But which is not true. But the drinkability gets a nice solid 8 out of 10. It's a nice beer, but it's a strong beer, so you know you have to take it into account. Overall, this is a 9 out of 10 beer, if not more than that, but I'll just give it a 9 to be fair. Outstanding beer. I agree with Elharlock. I watched the review actually. I watched the review from 2009. Yeah, I feel about the same about this, but the difference is that you've had other beers from Garrison. This is my first one. And you know what, this is a really good beer, and didn't expect that much from it. That's one thing. And the other is that the bottle looks really attractive, and the beer's even more impressive. So that's really, really so, you know, so great of a deal. So I'm going to close it here. I'm going to say that the Winter Warmer from Garrison gets solid 9 out of 10. Great job, Garrison. Really good beer. The best Winter Warmer so far in my collection, in my mental collection of beers, I guess. Cheers to Elharlock, thanks a lot once again, and I'll see you guys next time, probably sometime soon, and then I'll go take, you know, my holiday off. So until later, stick to good beer. Cheers, guys.